Hi, welcome to Driveway Talk. I'm Ron Anderson, your host, and today we're going over to the Richfield car show called Cattail Days. And there's many fine events around the Twin Cities, but this is one we've been to a couple of years. We're going to go over there and take a look at cars. They usually have over a couple of hundred cars over there, and I think we'll today maybe zoom in on some tractors and Model A's and some odd stuff too. So stick with us and stay tuned for Driveway Talk and come on along. Here we are over at Veterans Park in Richfield, and we stopped here by this beautiful Chevy truck. Who are you?
I'm David Creaselcall.
Hi Dave, I'm Ron Anderson with Driveway Talk, and Leo Haas is filling in for our camera person today. Leo, he's a great friend of ours. And what year is your Chevy truck?
It's a 1951 Chevrolet Suburban Carryall.
Is that one of the first years of the Chevy Suburban Carryalls?
No, they actually started in 1935.
Oh, they did?
Making Suburbans.
And how long have you had it?
I've had this since 95. I had it restored in 2000.
I see. Do you have any other cars or trucks?
I've got a 1950 Plymouth Special Deluxe and a 68 Volkswagen.
Oh, okay. Are you in any car club?
I belong to the GMC Chevrolet Truck Club.
Oh, you do?
It's,
is that a big club, or?
I think it's fairly good size. I'm not what you'd call a real active member.
Sure.
Because I've had some health problems since I joined.
Sure.
And so I haven't gone to very many meetings. But I think it's a pretty viable club.
Leo and I, we belong to the Wanderers, and we get health problems too. That club drives us nuts. So anyway, so you're in the Richfield area here, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this truck looks in really nice shape. It's all stock, right? What is it, a six-cylinder?
Yes. I'm trying to restore it close to original as I could.
I see.
I did not have very many reference things because the Suburban is, although it's on a truck frame, it's hard to find parts for directly a Suburban versus the regular truck, pickup truck.
Sure. Well, it's very nice, and two-door, you got a third door in the back then?
Yes, I've got the panel door in mine.
Okay. And boy, it looks neat though. It's a nice old truck. That's what we need for car clubs, is a truck like this, and we can all pile in there and when we leave our cars at home and go to our events like this, you know. So anyway, well, thank you for being on Driveway Talk, and we just like to talk to the folks here and say hi. So.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. See you down the road. Well, here we are. We come across a rare truck, and we haven't been to a 51 Chev truck in a long time, except just a minute ago. So, who are you, sir?
Hi, my name is Paul Gustafson.
Hi, Paul. I'm Ron Anderson with Driveway Talk.
Nice to meet you, Ron.
Leo Haas is our camera person. So, we just talked to Dave over here about his 51, and you have a 51. What is the difference between your two trucks? His is stock.
Yeah, mine's pretty much stock. I have a 235 six-cylinder motor, and the pipes are for show, but not functioning.
I see.
But yeah, I've got the hatch door back. They call it the clamshell.
I see.
That's basically about the only difference, and a visor.
I see. We're going to film these later when we put this to music too. I'm going to film some of the vehicles around, and then we put music to it. And so we're going to film these backs later.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they sit about the same height. You've got the chrome grille. The other one doesn't. You've got the visor. The other one doesn't. But yeah, it'd be neat to have both these in the garage, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. I've loved working on this thing. I've had it for 27 years.
Wow.
So it's a labor of love.
I talk to people that have had vehicles for 20, 30 years. I don't have anything for that long. How do people keep their stuff that long?
It's difficult. I've had it in storage, so it's difficult finding a storage place for it.
Is this? You said this is the 235?
Yeah, 235.
Okay. And then what? After the 235, didn't Chevy make the 265? Was that?
Yeah, I believe there's another model. Yeah, 265.
Yeah, I think they made a later 6. But does this handle nice on the road?
Yeah, I put on new radial tires, and it made a big difference in the handling. And
oh wow! I always like the odd stuff, you know. That's why Leo and I get along good together, because we're odd. You know? Okay. Well, anyway, are you in any car clubs or?
No. I'm just I'm still working on the interior. I haven't got the interior done yet. So when I get it done, then I'll be putting it out for more trophy shows.
Well, you could join a car club and have fun cruising and.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's always fun. I go to the big Back to the 50s rally every year.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah. What part of town do you live in?
I live over northeast Minneapolis.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for being
Yeah,
on
thank you,
Driveway
Ron.
Talk, and appreciate talking to you.
Yeah, that's great.
We'll see you down the road.
All right, have a good time.
Well, folks, here we are, moved in front of this Pontiac, and who are you?
Gary Parker.
Hi, Gary. I'm Ron Anderson
Hi,
with
nice to
Driveway
meet you.
Talk. Nice to meet you. And Leo Haas is our camera person today. What year is your Pontiac?
73.
73.
Yeah.
Have you had it a long time?
We bought it in 1974, so
Oh, yeah.
a year old when we bought
I
it.
remember talking to you about that. That is a long time to
Yep,
have a car.
it's a long time.
Everybody has their cars for so long. I have mine for a couple years, and I see something else, and I'm on to something. But anyway, what size engine's in
A
here?
350.
350.
Yep, 4-speed,
It's a pretty car. It's, what is it, a black cherry?
black cherry metallic. Yeah.
Wow,
Yep.
great. And you don't see a lot of these
Oh no,
Pontiac Venturas around? do
no, I've been to a lot of car shows and I haven't seen one yet. So they're very rare.
you? Uh-huh.
Yep.
And is that an automatic in here?
No, 4-speed.
4-speed.
4-speed, stock 4-speed. Yep.
I bet you that moves up a
Oh,
little
it
bit.
scoots, yeah.
Scoots. It scoots. That's what Leo tells me. Scoot. Okay. What part of town do you live in?
Egan.
Egan.
Yes.
What Driveway Talk goes out there? So you'll have to.
Yeah.
Have you seen it out there?
No, I have not. I don't know what,
Oh,
what
well,
channel is it on.
Cut that. No, I'm just kidding. We have a lot of faithful viewers around the Twin Cities, but it does go out to Burnsville, Egan.
Okay.
I think it's the BETV out there.
Oh, okay.
And are you in any car clubs?
No, I'm not. No.
No. Okay. Do you have other cars, or is this the only
No,
one?
this is the only one. Well, we got a,
Everyday driver.
well, we got a Trans Am, 99 Trans Am also.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice getting.
Yeah, that
for-
scoots too.
Sure, that's a Scoot 2. That's Scoot 1
Yeah.
and Scoot 2. Well, okay, we just wanted to say hi to you, Gary, and
Yeah.
I see your wife
Thank
back
you.
there. What's her name?
Linda.
Linda.
Yep.
Okay, well,
She comes to every car show with me.
She's
So.
talking to her boyfriend
Oh.
right now. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, well, thank you, Gary,
Okay,
and
thank you.
it's a pleasure talking to
You bet.
Let's go, Leo. Well, we moved in front of a 59 Buick. Who are you, sir?
Tom Liddy.
Hi, Tom. I'm Ron Anderson
Nice
with
to meet you,
Driveway
Ron.
Talk, and Leo Haas is our camera person today. You have a 59 Buick, and these are fairly rare.
Yeah, this is an Invicta two-door hardtop, and there was just over 11,000 of these particular body style made
Wow.
back in '59.
They're very memorable, like say my 57 Chev or certain kinds of cars. 59 Buick. I mean, people remember those cars.
Yeah.
You know, 57 or 59 Cadillac. They remember those big thin cars.
Yeah, we see, or I hear a lot of people stop and talk about that their grandparents had one, or their aunt and uncle had one, or their parents had one, or something like that, or they drove one as a kid, you know, in college and stuff like that. So
What
it's,
part of town do you live in?
we're out in Minnetonka.
Minnetonka. Oh, you get Driveway Talk out there.
Yeah, I've seen it a few
Hey,
times.
all
It's hard
right.
to.
Hear that, Leo? Hear that? He's seen Driveway Talk. Okay, so do you have any other cars?
No, this is the only one. I used to have a '64 Skylark convertible that I restored back in the early '90s, but
Are
sold
you
that a
in
while
any
ago.
car club?
Buick Club of America.
Buick Club.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, they have a big get-together at the fairgrounds every spring.
Yeah, we're usually there. We had some crummy weather this year. We didn't take it, but and then we were in Flint, Michigan for the 100th anniversary of Buick back in July. So
What size engine's in here?
it's a 401 V8. It's got the what's called a 445, but it was 445 stood for the torque rating for the car, but it's 401 cubic inches, 325 horsepower.
Oh, shit. Wow. Yeah, well, this is neat. It looks all done. You got the vinyl on the seats. And
It's mostly original car. It's got just under 26,000 original miles on
Wow.
it. So it came out of Texas, and it's an old lady owned it, and from the day she bought it new until she died in June of 2000.
Sure.
Passed through a couple of other owners before I bought it in March of 2001. So
Yeah, it's a very standoutish, striking car.
yeah, you don't see very many of them.
No,
so.
you don't. No.
And it's got factory air on it, which being from Texas isn't all that unusual, but you don't see very many with factory air.
Does the air work?
Yeah, still works. Had it recharged with R12, cost me $300, but I didn't convert it over to 134.
Yeah.
I wanted to leave it the way it was, so. But it works great.
Well, we wanted to say hi about your car, and thank you for being on Driveway
appreciate
Talk.
it. Thank you.
Well, we do too. See you down the road.
Thanks.
Well, folks, we've had a few interviews, and we're going to go play some music now. We're going to show you around the grounds, and we'll put some music to it, so just sit there and enjoy the show. And thank you very much, Leo, and see you in a little bit.